Hello, how you guys doing? James here. Hope you're doing well, doing fine. Well, I want to make a video before I go, and I'm gonna dedicate this to people who make silly things on TikTok. I'm gonna do a couple videos. Shout out to the content creators, and I'm gonna make my comment afterwards. It's, it's getting crazy out here.
Take my hand. Bye, sweetheart. Your son's been missing for 5 hours. There's not a single thing we won't.
I paid $50 for a two-bedroom for my family of six. With the help of your tax dollars. Thank you very much. I got home, and this letter was in the mail. I just lost my housing, y'all. My freaking housing.
I don't know what she expected to happen because this is just instant karma for trying to flex online. Anyway, today I have the craziest clips of people who lost their benefits, and it gets crazier and crazier throughout the video, so you won't want to miss a single one.
So I got a letter from DHS today. They're trying to tell me that I have to sell my 2024 Range Rover that I just bought. Okay, I put $10,000 down on this car, my dream freaking car. And they're trying to tell me if I don't sell it, because this is considered a big asset, if I don't sell it, get rid of it, I will lose my 4,000 food stamps, my 2,000 cash assistance, my Section 8, my disability, and my kid's disability. So pretty much, if you are on government benefits, you can't drive nice things. You can't have nice things. They literally want me to sell my car, my Range Rover, that I have wanted all my life, if I want to keep feeding my kids. They're literally taking the food from my children's mouths because they know I can't work. I cannot work. It's been 13 years, okay? 13 years. Over a car? Over a Range Rover? Are you kidding me? This is what they're doing to us. This is what they are stripping our rights away.
Alright, so I'm sorry to burst this woman's bubble, but if you put 10K down on a Range Rover, you probably are spending thousands a month on the car. And it's obvious that if you're spending that much on a car, you shouldn't be receiving thousands in benefits a month. This lady clearly does not have her priorities set straight.
No food stamps or Section 8 for the southern states in the month of November. Yes, the federal government just reported that the southern states will not be receiving food stamp benefits or Section 8 benefits in the month of November. And I have mixed emotions about this because I know some people really need this assistance. But at the same time, most motherfuckers is just abusing the system. Most motherfuckers do really need this. They just go out having motherfucking kids just so they can draw motherfucking food stamps. And nobody told y'all to lay down with all these motherfucking deadbeat baby daddies and keep having all these motherfucking kids and knowing they wasn't gonna help you take care of them or support them, but you was just doing it to get motherfucking government benefits. So, it's a mixed emotions, it's a mixed bag, man. You have some people that really need it, but a lot of motherfucking people is just abusing the fucking system. So, I really don't know how I feel about this, but now y'all might get off y'all's motherfucking ass and actually do something because you're being forced to.
Unfortunately, this man is absolutely right in the sense that there's a lot of people who really do need these benefits, and it's sad because a good majority of those people don't, and those are the people who did ruin it for the people who do actually need it.
Not getting no job. If you go get a job, they're gonna take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're gonna count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
But Ma, I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life, Ma. So you basically telling me I gotta be broke to be successful. I gotta be broke so I can get Section 8.
You gotta be
so
broke so the government can help you.
So the government can help me. So you telling me I can't work no job, bro? Like that's like all my friends got jobs and live in nice houses. So you telling me I got to go through the same thing you went through?
If you
to have
don't
a house?
do any of that, they're going to take my Section 8.
How?
And I'm
What
trying
they
to
be
tell
like?
you
What
that
they
you
be?
can go get yours at ease. You can go get a
They will
nice house.
no. They will look at that and be like, he's doing something and give me a bigger house, Ma. That's what you told me.
Where I'm gonna go?
I don't-
I don't have
Uline is expanding in Ohio with a 1.4 million square.
Okay, people need to stop recording themselves online, telling the world, especially big platforms like YouTube or TikTok, stop telling folks your business online. Stop bragging about things on what you have online. The one woman, yeah, you told on yourself. And you know that people are very, very, if people are jealous by nature, why would you sit up there and tell the whole doggone internet what what you about to do? And I mean, it's just like I just don't get what the heck is wrong with people. I mean, here's another numbnut.
Yeah, we got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now, little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Come get up. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
You're looking at the Mississippi substitute teacher. This video got millions of views on TikTok.
Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them. Appreciate. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough fine head to toe. Yeah, I know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep ride and came clutch, and that was a typical day.
A substitute teacher was fired on her first day at a DeSoto County, Mississippi school after posting a TikTok video that went viral. The woman many are calling the Studstitute made these videos at school, videos the school's administration said were inappropriate and unprofessional.
These kids, y'all. Damn, shorty. These students trying to take me down. Why did I get fired?
Studstitute coming this fall, only in theaters.
A lot of people keep on saying, get her from around the kids, keep her from around the kids. Man, I'm actually a great person to have around your kids. You get what I'm saying? Great mentor. Head always been on straight. Never been a loose screw. You get what I'm saying? Do not let the tattoos fool you. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all clearly mischaracterizing me. Young adult, went to college, played ball, active sports. Grades always been A1. Like, what y'all saying don't fit me, baby. I see how it may come across, but I'm not that freaky to be sitting up talking about like that. Like, genuinely, like, it just sick. I'm not an oversplashed person. Like, I don't even do that with adults. I'm not gonna do that with kids, and let alone put that on my platforms. If my intentions were sick like that, why would I broadcast it across my page when I know I'm a content creator? That really don't make sense to me. It's like y'all think people don't make mistakes. I did not know, because why would I post it if I knew that I couldn't post kids? Regardless of the situation, my intentions were never bad, genuinely. Like, nothing inappropriate crossed my mind, like, at all. I'm not that type of person. Every day it's getting worse. Why are you guys constantly making this a thing if I've already got fired?
So yeah, millions of people saw that video she put up. They went onto her page and saw a bunch of questionable stuff she was posting. It was just too much. I'm assuming the school saw it too, and that's why they got rid of her. Even after she got fired, TikTok continued to give her lashes for having the nerve to do what she did in the first place. Because one, they didn't believe her punishment was enough, and two, others in the stud community thought she was putting a target on their back. So no, they didn't like it one bit. I mean, if nobody else held her accountable, I have to say they tore her all the way up. They didn't make excuses for her or try to defend her at all. Instead, they told her she was 100% out of order.
No, it's not because your slang different. You weird. I just watched the video, just press the record. When that little girl walked up in front of your camera and she was looking at you, you talking about some damn shorty. Man, these kids trying to take me down. Man, it's because I'm young and I look. And babe, that's really all I had to see right there. I was instantly like, what the f*** is she talking about? Girl, you are the adult in the situation. What are you talking about? Kids and taking down. You quoting a guy Chris Brown lyric. You're quoting a Chris Brown lyric. Weird activity. Even if you did think that, why would you get on the internet and tell us? That wasn't smart. And it also wasn't smart. So off. You should record the kids tonight. As a teacher, why are you not taking the utmost precaution? And the more you talk, the worse it gets.
Shout out to all the studs who was putting belt to neck. You do not play about that. You're not about to make all studs look like we PD off. No, we already go through a lot. I'm going through a lot right now. We already go through a lot on a daily basis. Look here, and you a boy or a girl, women staring at us in the bathroom. Think we want to be there. We do not condone that PDF foul behavior. We gonna put belt to F time, and we gonna get a switch, not the switch on the guns, the old school switch. That that come off the tree.
Inspired by a true story.
I got it all on my land. God gave me the ears to hear.
Let me just say this. What is with people just confessing everything online? You know, I always just think about something funny. You know, it just seems like a certain demographic of people could never make it if they was a part of an organization like, let's say, the mob. Man, because, you know, you talk too much. I mean, seriously, you know, because let's say if you was in the mob, right, and you did some stuff like that, just running off your mouth, telling everybody on social media, yeah, I mean, I'm part of the social family, whatever. And, you know, and it gets back that you went back and told all your business about being in a certain family. And it get back to the individual in the family. So, you know, they might say, oh, just bring him here. And, you know, you be all giddy and happy because you part of this organization. And the head guy might say, hey, you know, hey, Ralphie, bring him over here. You know, and say, hey, Ralphie, hey, say, this is my new friend. You know, once you take him out, give me some new shoes. Oh, you be thinking, oh, you're going to get some new shoes. Yeah, you're going to get some new shoes. Yeah, you know, and then they said, wow. They said, yeah, take him out to Boston. You know, give him some, it's a new brand called Cement Shoes. And, you know, maybe, you know, hey, just take him out and, you know, give him some watermelon on the way out. Just go ahead and go ahead and just, and when it come by, say, hey, when the next time they don't see you, what happened to you? Well, my friend had a little accident. You know, we took him shopping, whatever. We gave him some new shoes, and right now, then he slipped, and I don't know. We tried to save him, and he slipped into Boston Harbor. You know, and ever since then, I mean, that's the kind of mentality. Because you talk too damn much. You know, you just talk too much. I mean, it's like, even like when some people go to jail, go to prison, it's like people that in jail, prison time, will you please tell these people, if they're going to do something, don't be bragging about shit that you did that to get you behind. How'd you get locked up in here? Oh, you know, man, someone told on me, man. Well, how they tell on you, man? I got on TikTok, man, and, you know, and I was flashing all these bands and stuff like that. I was flashing the switches and the bands and all that. And next thing you know, 5-0 rolled up on me. Well, I wonder, why 5-0 rolled up on you? How they catch you? Well, let me tell you how they caught him. Well, this thing called IP address, you know. And then they figure out what city that you're in. And then you just, and that's happened to be all that cash in the body. That's gonna look like you're kind of racketeering. Then the guns, they're gonna have to question the guns. It's like, okay, because he got illegal weapons on the thing, and that's not gonna look too good. And I just don't understand why some of these people and they take their business. I don't know if it seems like they're bragging, they're trying to impress people. But of all the social, you take it to TikTok and you talking all your stuff, you telling the business, I can't believe they took my benefits from my baby. Idiot. Hello? That does sound kind of suspect. That's why they have you fill out that form, fill out the form, and if they feel like you able to take it, that you don't need the assistance and the money, you know. I just don't get these people that do the most stupidest thing I've ever seen. Even in the streets, it's like, damn, whatever happened to, just shut up? There's certain things that you need to kind of keep to yourself. Everybody don't need to know your personal business. Just when it comes to something like that, especially of all platforms, one of the second biggest platform behind YouTube that go all over the international world is TikTok. You gotta tell everything. Like, shut up. Be quiet. I mean, there's other things in life to talk about and make a subject about. That's not one of them. Because, naturally people going to get mad and there's people going to hate on you, going to be jealous of you out there. If you know that, why would you say some stupid shit like that to get yourself kicked off of government assistance, number one. Number two, with the stud, why would you bring something like that? That's illegal. That looks kind of suspect when you walking into school and you filming students and you're a grown woman, supposedly in disguise mentally as a man. I just don't understand it. Is there a code? Is there a certain code that you follow?
What if the perfect business for introverts has been hiding in plain sight this whole time? Let me tell you why being an introvert is actually your secret weapon in business. While extroverts are exhausting themselves trying to be everywhere at once, we introverts can build something real from the quiet of our home office. You never have to...
I want to show you this video, and shout out to Hood Educated. I want to show you this one video with this guy. I don't know, man. Let me see. Is it this one? You got these ninjas always flashing, and then they wonder why at 4 in the morning you got the FBI and the 5-0 and everybody coming at you. Like, damn.
If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Yeah, man, I usually don't do this shit. You already know how I'm coming, though, man. Niggas say I'm out here in the trenches, tank top on. I have to put the tank on for the ass, Got that tank top wearing off, bitch. Broke ass niggas, I don't even pop it like this. I ain't popping enough, you hear me? I ain't ducking shit but the feds and death, you hear me? You know what the fuck going on, man.
Oh, boy.
Panic game number 13, 0659, man. For the bread, y'all know what it is. Leroy shit. Whatever it is, gang. All gang members. If you're affiliated with them members, this is the fuck it is, man. Long live everybody, long live D-Thing, long live J Money, Noose, LA. Free all the gang members, man. For the bread, that's how we want. Panic game number 13, 0659, man. For the bread, y'all know what it is. Leroy shit. Whatever it is, gang. All gang members. If you're affiliated with them members, this is the fuck it is, man. Long live everybody, long live D-Thing, long live J Money, Noose, LA. Free all the gang members, man. For the bread, that's how we want. Panic game number 13.
When we on location, whole lot of ops in the ass, don't put that shit in rotation. Little bitch, she basic, and she can't take dick, but she drinking really out the bottle, no chicken.
Hit that bitch again, wow, let them hit that bitch. Let them hit that, hold on, let them hit that bitch. Hot, yeah. That shit hot, yeah. That shit hot, that boy, hey, yeah. Everybody stop playing, he rigged down to the floor, man. That why forever, man. Head to the toe. Troublemaker, trouble. Double trouble forever, man.
2 days on the Ricky Smiley, man.
And we got Big Bro on the phone,
Wake
man.
up,
Shout out
man.
Big Bro. Bankroll Records, ATM shit.
You know what's going on.
Fuck is you talking about? Look, this is how we coming. THF for death, nigga, just like that.
Village. 3 men are in the hospital after a shooting. This happened around 3 this afternoon near 31st and St. Louis. Police say those victims were standing in a parking lot.
dog, trash baby shit.
The guys, we out here gang shit, man. I told y'all was 20 cars deep. We out here. Took over 8 gas station gang shit. I told y'all this was gonna be a movie. Folks have just slipped over a whole cat. A whole cat. We looked up folks in the corner. He's doing a 360 something now. I told y'all, we ain't get that footage, but I told y'all it was gonna be a movie. Gang shit, we got Big Boss who out here, my nigga, folks, this will rock. You already know how we rock. THF, OTF, Burger Gang.
People these days are actually spending longer.
This is what I'm talking about. Why do you gotta flash all that stuff, man? What? And then you wondering why people shooting at you. Like, you know, it's like, there's a certain people in the community you can't. People have this kind of mindset. It's hard to have hearts. You know, you can't feel sorry for them. It's like, why would you flash that stuff? I mean, it's like, what the hell? I mean, and then you set yourself up, and then if the cops don't get you, the law enforcement gonna get you. You got other people trying to get you. In a down economy, you flashing money like this. In a down economy, which they know that's no lottery money, that's no inheritance money, and you Negroes sit up there and do stuff like this. It's like, why? And then it's like, this is one of the issues that people, innocent victims that in the black community, because these dumb ninjas do stuff like this. And then somebody gets hit gets sprayed up their house because they want to flash this stupid stuff. Then they wonder why they're getting 8 to 20 years, because it's like, you put your shit online. I mean, you telling the whole world, trying to flash gang to another, I don't know, somebody can relate into the culture of the gang. It's like, and then you see the repercussions of it. I mean, what is with the amusement of going behind bars for 8 to damn near 20 years of your life, being in a cell with another funky ass nigga, excuse my, I'm sorry, and smelling his crap with 4 other dudes? How tough that is? The white man telling you behind correctional officers when to eat, when to use the bathroom, and when you can go out recreational. What it is, but you cell block for 5, 10, and then you institutionalize.
Doing actual client work themselves. Over.
Why we going to jail, Bob? Don't say nothing like that. I don't know. On camera, it's going down. I promise you. Before I let them up and give me their ass going, I'm blowing them up right to Jesus.
Where I go, I asked about him.
Yeah, the streets.
I don't slow down.
Niggas better make them some
I don't slow down.
bro.
Get kicked up.
Streets, bro. Niggas need.
I've been left the streets alone. You see what happened to people that's still in the streets?
They guys getting hit with that belt, man. That motherfucker leather.
You see what happened to people that's still in the streets?
Hit right to the ground.
So when are we gonna learn, right? And when I say we, I'm talking about, some of the classic brothers that are still in the street life, still gang banging, and especially you young brothers and sisters that are still in that street life and are gang banging. Like, when are we going to learn? Because here it is, we have Bezu, who is 35 years old. I'm talking about all the gang bangers and gangsters all around the world was looking at this man like he's a legend.
35 years old.
Because he made it through the war in Chirac. A lot of people have died and been shot and killed, but Bezu always seemed to escape death. Until now. So here it is, like I always be telling you young brothers and you sisters, or you classic brothers and you sisters who are in that life, look, it's two ways it's going to go. You're going to jail, or you're going to be killed. Period. That's how it go. And in this demonstration right here, this is a prime example of what I be talking about. Bezu, 35 years old, shot and killed on the west side of Chicago. Now, the cold-blooded part about all that, the men that ran up on him and killed them is probably 20, 19 young boys, not even his age, probably wasn't even in the war that he was involved in when all that killing was going on down there in Chicago. You see? But being that he's a part of that life, he's a part of that life. And that means that, hey, look, whenever, however, wherever, you can be killed. It don't matter how old you is. It don't matter where you at. Nothing. Broad daylight, nighttime. It don't matter. And in this situation right here, it happened in broad daylight. Now, for those of you who have seen the video, I know y'all like, man, that was cold. But for those of you who haven't, and if y'all want to see the video, click the link that is pinned at the top of the comment section on this video. Go over there, get you a membership, check that video out.
Shout out to Hood Educated. And this is what I'm going to come in on this part. I don't understand, like, if you was living in that kind of lifestyle and you know that your life can be taken, that could be the worst of the worst. To next to the feds kicking in your door, you stand in front of the judge, and he's going to give you, then they're practically, and you first time he give you 5 years. You get out. You go back on the street. You do it the second time. He gives you 15 years. You come out. I mean, and it's something like, okay, we're going to give you the second chance. Dumb son, but you got to go behind some bar there with some redneck correctional officers, and they don't, whatever, it depends on, you're going to go into some little town, and they're going to be around some redneck correctional officer telling you when to eat, when to do something. Then you got to face other men in there from other quote-unquote groups in there, and you fighting for your manhood. You fighting, trying to keep to yourself. You making deals and squares, how to keep square, making currency with cigarettes and food behind bars. What is it? What is the amusement in that? What is the amusement when being around another grown man 24/7, locked up with another grown man? What in what logic world does that make any sense? Another thing, so you flash and stuff. Look, 35 years old. 18, 19, 20, maybe 21. They young, they knuckleheaded. But you gotta be gang banging till you're 35 years old. You decide all the people at 35, you didn't see people get locked up. There's some people that have been locked up. What the heck is wrong with you? Like, I mean, at some point, I figure time you need to hang it up. I mean, if you ain't get, you know, if you're gonna be in the underworld like that, at least do it and keep. I've seen documentaries of people. They don't go out there bragging about stuff like that. They do their little, and not that I'm in the underworld. I'm not in no underworld stuff like that. But if I was that type of person, I wouldn't be flashing stuff on video. You wouldn't know who I am. I'd be like one of the people. They had to come find me, and we gotta be in a certain location. They wouldn't even know that the FBI to the cops to anything. They wouldn't know where I'm at. But you small-minded ninjas, man. I'm just saying and then how they get. That's how they pop you. And then you got other people that's coming at you because you're in their territory. The whole thing is this deceit and deception. Someone's got to try to get close to you to take you out. Literally, you gotta get close to you because you gathering all this stuff, and at some point, you're bragging about it online. And I mean, at least with some on the ones that do it, they don't know until it has to be a big ass operation until they find it took them years, a decade to catch some of the people that they do. I don't care if they're small underworld people to big underworld. They had to catch the whole. It'd be years and decades before the law enforcement, the government, the marshals, the FBI, and all these other people had to catch them. You ninjas, it don't even take that long. I mean, you help them. You be laying out all the money, and you got all the the distribution right there. You got legal guns showing up, that they've been trying to snatch off the street, and you showing the law enforcement, and then you don't even. Here's the silly part. This is the dumb part. You know that all law enforcement got their own cyber team, right? So they can literally trace in local government. They find them how they can link to different police and sheriff departments across the country, and they spot your location and everything. You dumbasses. You be seeing them get popped, and then here comes some slash ICE, FBI, U.S. Marshal coming in some undercover car, knocking on your door at 4:00 in the morning. It's like you are the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen. I'm serious. No wonder. Even higher organizations will have to hire you. Have to be cautious. Like fun of your lifestyle. Those even the underworld people. Like these some dumb motherfuckers. These some dumb son of guns right here. Don't deal with them people over there. And we're gonna do some underworld stuff like that. It's like, how can you? You gotta put everything, and anybody with a lick of sense know that everything the government they keep top hold on stuff like that. They got the best surveillance in the world, and you sit up there. They know they got people, engineer, IT techs can pick up stuff just like that, and they can pinpoint. That's why you got all these 5G towers. So they pinpoint what location where you at, and you just sitting there bragging stuff like that, and then they radio down to the law enforcement, different from police to sheriff to figure out. Oh my goodness! And I mean, you come to the same bragging about stuff like that. I mean, I don't know if it's just I'm trying to impress another gang member or what is it? I mean, it's like, damn. I mean, under the skies of music, under the skies of rap. Then you in a rap video talk about you doing this. Now they don't know, and they know that them guns are not you didn't get a permit from. So now you got a legal gun doing this stuff. You got these MR-15, these kind of they see over in the warlords of Afghanistan. So you got Afghanistan weapons. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez, man. It's like, and then it's like, and And if someone's in prison and jail, will you please get them some, talk some sense into these son of bitches? Stop advertising what you do. Man, I don't know how I got locked up in here. You told the world what you were doing. You told you, and you just got to say something. You got it. I mean, it used to be a time where rap music was about poetry. You know, telling where you from. It went from that to like everybody got to bring out a gun. To it used to be just about enjoyment, dance, related with politics, and how to meet women. Not the rap these days. This stuff is outrageous. I mean, it's on a whole super demonic level. I mean, it ain't anybody just turn into poetry. Next thing you know, they say, "Well, it sounds pretty good." Next thing you know, he got to whip out the guns. He got to whip out the illegal substance online. It's like, and some people, and then, like, I understand some people it could be a prop, but there's some people it ain't a prop. It's not a prop. Like the money. Like, oh, I gotta have all, and then a sports car. And we know that you didn't hit the lottery. I mean, we know that there's no business that you ain't save up that money. I don't care if you sell a legitimate business. There's no way you could make that kind of money. And then you got it in bands. I mean, that's not even smart. And then that's telling other people who ain't got something that maybe some people who are alive people on the streets that where your location is. Now they rolling up to you and they recognize your face in the car. They say, "Hey, ain't that ninja over there that had on that money? Man, let's go follow him." Click, click. Then they rolling up on you. It's like, I don't understand. And then you don't give a crap about the people around you. Your mama could be in the vicinity. Your kids could be in the vicinity. Your girlfriend have no idea. Wife no have idea. But you're a so-called gang street soldier shooting at another ninja, and it's like you don't. Your lifestyle is not. If you luckily to make it to practically be 40 or 50 years old, and then you got someone still that ain't got sense enough to figure out, damn, it's time to live a regular life. It's like, dude, it's time to change it up. God has spared you. If you were a former gang member, you in your 40s and your 50s, God has spared you from being in prison for a long length of time or the grave. I mean, you would figure that at some point you would use some wisdom. Like, dang, like you see, and then there's people, you've been behind bars. You know what, ain't no glory behind that. You've seen people, the most horrific things out here in the civilian world, we will never see. We won't know someone getting, in a cell or getting assaulted like you assault a woman or a child in prison. You've seen that stuff. You've seen, it's like, what is the glory in this stuff? What is the glory? I just, a grown redneck officer in a little small hick town that the taxpayers paid to keep you in there for to take 8, 10, 20, 15 years off your life. Is it worth it? And it could be an alternative way. I'd rather cut grass and cut hair than do something like, if that comes down to feeding your babies, go do like some of the white boys to go scrapping or something. Legal scrapping, not illegal scrapping. I mean, there's certain ways, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you can't get a direct hustle off the street, there's ways to hustle, man. You don't have to hustle like that. You ain't got to do no fencing operation. You ain't got to go quote car, but there's ways to hustle. And legally, and walk home, and I ain't worried about nobody kicking down your door at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's the feds. because you trying to be about that fast money, that fast life, and you see some of your homeboys and homegirls have paid the price, and that's why there's a segment of black people have to get away from that, because the ones that don't want to live like that, that's why I say you gotta leave the country, because these ninjas gonna get you all hemmed up, being associated with them, either about some other group of people or the law enforcement. That's what you got. I mean, that's if you, but you gotta do it the right way. Whether you make your money online or whatever it is. But man, I don't want to go behind another bars and be with another, hang around with some dude. I hang out with enough dudes. I don't need to be around with some other dudes smelling another dude's funk in his 4x4 by itself. I don't want to see that. Someone got to have to got your back because someone's trying to punk you or trying to play you and trying to, if you don't do, you're going to have to really, it's like, is it survival game in there? Like, what was that movie? A savagery thing. I know there's no glory behind no bars, but these dumbasses, I mean, and like I said, I am not promoting the underworld, but damn, at least they a little bit more smart about it. You ninjas ain't smart about it whatsoever. I mean, you don't flash everything and tell everything you do, and stop putting it on platforms. I just don't get it. And then the other videos, and the one lady said now the same video, Miss Pink Alexis, her video showed now she's raising money. Now she's homeless. The one with the stud broad that went out there and lost both her jobs, saying some crazy stuff on TikTok. Then you got the one broad bragging about she get $50 and then she get a 2-bedroom apartment. And you got 6 kids. You ain't think nothing about your children before you made that video. And they didn't even think about that stuff. Like, shut up. Like, be quiet. You don't have to tell everything you do. And the one woman, you got a practically brand new vehicle. Of course, common sense, they're gonna look how much you make, and they feel like that you give an excuse to sustain your benefits. Social Security will do that. Oh my goodness! It's like there's ways around stuff. Keep it to yourself. Like them dumb women. Oh my goodness! That wasn't too smart. There's certain things you can't film. When I learned this along the way, don't film in no schools. Don't film in no government building. You can't film in a hospital. You can film out in public, in the public space, fair, place, park, something like that. Don't go around no government buildings, hospitals, or schools. In some cases, may not even be church, because that's a private. And people take things that's weirdo stuff, especially when you film kids. Even if there's a school behind me, I don't film no kids whatsoever. No, you can. If I'm outside, you can probably hear children in the background, but I will not film that. That's crazy. Like, why this guy older? He got a video and he got children. They got filming children. That looks kind of suspect right now. People are very sensitive about being filmed. Even if you do see children, they're with their parents. I'm doing like a festival. I'm doing like a park or something like that. They're with their parents, and I'm not filming nobody's kids. Just showing you the rides. I'm spanning it out. Even when I'm at a fair, I'm spanning it out. And so that looks kind of suspect. Unless someone agree to be on camera with their kid, people are very sensitive about stuff like that. Yeah, because people gonna start thinking something weirdo about you, and they might report your channel, You're like, what the hell? Number two thing. Yeah, that's you don't tell your for what the woman, and you don't tell your personal business on how much you get from the government right now in the midst of a Trump administration cutting. You're giving people excuses, and people are so quick to stab people and turn on people. Why would you do something like that? Anyway, that's my kind of rant and wave for today. But yeah, there's certain things are like you have to learn in common sense. You have to use common sense when you, especially on a major platform like TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and the other ones, because people they're gonna be looking at you. I'm telling you. And if you tell them, oh yeah, I got $1 million, yay! Oh, you got $1 million? Click. Don't. I'm just using that as a phrase, but don't say no shit like that. Even if you win the lottery, don't even say it. Even if you get some inheritance, don't say it. If you win a law, don't say it. Don't say nothing. It ain't nobody's business. They don't need to know your personal income. Stop, and people who over on TikTok need to stop. They used to use better discretion. You're indicting yourself. You're creating haters. Hello? People are mean. Not everybody don't want to see you happy. There are mean-spirited people out there that want to see you fail. There's some very envious, jealous people, whether on this platform or anything. And if you sit up there and say, "Yay, look at all this money! Yay, look at this gun!" Like dummy, shut up and keep that to yourself. That's all what I'm saying. Anyway, y'all, I don't know. This is one of the things that people do on the side that I just don't. I'm like many of you. I just don't know. Like, did someone drop him or her on his head when they were young? What the hell's wrong with them? All right, then. Take care. Be blessed and have a good weekend. Like and subscribe. Take care.